Welcome to the Breath of Fresh Eric and Jacob podcast.
Yeah.
Is that low or does that sound okay?
It's fine.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. We're back. Number 6. That felt loud.
Yeah, you are loud. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're a little rusty.
The workload of the podcast is getting to us. Oh, big update. I'm not sick, baby. That's some clear sinuses if you've ever heard them. I think, right? That sounds clear.
Yeah. Well, I think... Aren't your sinuses up here?
Sinuses are all over your face, actually.
Like, what about over here?
Yeah. Ask another spot. Yeah, right there.
I don't believe you, but okay. When you have a sinus infection.
Well, they're clear either way.
I just think of like 2 snot aquifers right above my eyebrows.
They are there, but that's
what I think of when I think of sinuses.
They're elsewhere.
Snoquifers.
Yeah. This is not what we're talking about today. Eric, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about aliens. Mashed Potato Mountain aliens.
What's that?
From Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Am I even qualified to talk about aliens if I haven't seen Close Encounters?
Nope.
Speaking of that, we can jump right into this soundbite that I have. I want to know if you can guess what it's from. Okay?
Okay,
here we go.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Play it one more time for you.
Game over, man. It's game over.
No.
It was super obscure. I didn't know. I have seen the movie, but I forgot about this until I looked it up. That's from Aliens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to guess that.
Yeah.
And I should have. Looking back, I got to take more risks. I've been thinking about this a lot.
Oh, really?
I don't take enough risks.
Okay.
I would have won in fantasy football this week if I would have just taken a risk, you know? And that's what really got me thinking about this.
Yeah. Okay, where else does that apply aside from fantasy football and
movie
trivia?
Life.
What else matters, man?
Yeah. What else am I doing?
Mm-hmm. So it's been about 9 days since we recorded.
Okay.
Right? I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Question mark. Yeah. So
we're a little late. We had a break time.
Yeah, we did. That was tricky. Do you want to know what I was doing while I was on that break?
I do.
I was getting engaged, son.
Oy.
What?
Yeah, dude. That was a great drop. Didn't know that was gonna be in here.
That's all I have for this episode. So if you're listening,
cool.
Don't expect any more surprises.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. It was super cool. I was in LA at the Huntington Botanical Gardens.
Somebody's got money.
Somebody's much less financially stable this week than he was last week. But
yeah, LA than Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago was family though, so
you didn't pay a dime.
Nope. Paid with my time though. Ooh. There's a risk thing for you. Is it? I don't know. It was for my grandfather's funeral, so it probably was not that much of a
Not much risk.
Yeah.
One of those things you just got to do.
Yeah, but man, I have never been more cotton-mouthed than I was when I was asking her to marry me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been cotton-mouthed?
Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate it.
Yeah. It's I would like to say I have a pretty wet mouth. Like
So it's not a problem I deal with a lot.
No, it's not. Which makes like when it does happen, like it makes it worse, you know?
Yeah. It's one of those like, man, I took advantage of all the times my mouth was moist.
That's exactly what
now
I'm
it's
thinking.
the Sahara Desert and I can't salivate to save my life.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't imagine because
doing that or having cotton mouth.
Doing that. One of these things I have had, one of these things I have not. Now my mouth is drying out.
Yeah. Self-fulfilling.
But yeah, because didn't you went through like a whole day, or you like went through an event or something?
Yeah, kind of. So for for starters, I'm terrible at like keeping secrets anyway.
Yeah.
And this was like super exciting to me. So of course I'm going to tell people about it. And, you know, Ashley's my best friend. So how do I not tell her about this thing that I've been planning for months?
Right. Because that would ruin it.
Yeah. Well, right. But it got to the point where it was just like, it was coming up and she was like, so should I get my nails done this week? And I was like, I mean, yes. Like,
So she knew.
yeah. Oh yeah. Cause I
Okay.
had to like leave the room for phone calls and
Like, oh, getting a call from your parents?
yeah. No, that was scary too.
Don't worry.
I had to get hyped up to
Yeah.
talk to her parents. Yeah. But that went very well and it all went very well. And now I'm engaged.
A.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what's so funny is the other one is equally as applicable.
Game over, man.
Yeah.
If you have that perspective on it.
You remember those T-shirts? That were
No.
Like, they were like, it was like game over T-shirts.
Oh, for like,
for,
yeah.
like, bachelor parties.
Yeah. Okay.
So dumb.
What, are you not happy to get married? Like,
Yeah. I've never understood that.
Yeah.
Because, like, why are you doing it then?
Yeah.
You know, like,
I guess my life's over.
yeah, guess I got to do this.
Yeah.
Spend every waking moment of my life with, you know, someone.
Oh. That's how they do it.
But I lost Galaga, so
This is me being bitter.
Yeah.
and buying this shirt.
cool.
Boy, oh boy. We're talking about aliens. And I'm going to pull up my notes, but I do have the simplest of questions is, are they real?
Aliens?
Are aliens out there, Eric?
Yes.
Okay. Please elaborate.
I've been abducted. Could you imagine if I came in here? Yeah.
Oh, you have? Oh,
But I believe in aliens for sure.
yeah. What
Mm-hmm.
are you like? What do you think they look like? What do you like?
I think they look like. I think there are lots of different kinds of aliens,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they all look different. You know, there's like things on our planet that look so different from us
Mm-hmm.
that kind of look like maybe they could even be aliens. You know, like octopi.
Yeah.
And so I think like we can't even really like picture 100% what these aliens might look like.
Sure.
You know, could be just like a gas.
Like a yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, this is a
What?
sentient gas.
What like freaking a sentient gas? Yo, this gas has thoughts, man.
This gas wrote a book.
I guess like alien has a ton of different meanings, but I'm thinking like extraterrestrial is kind of more the classification.
You think like humanoid?
Not even necessarily. Okay, let me
I classify an alien as life, not
on Earth.
from Earth.
Okay. Okay.
'Cause it could be on Earth.
So you're considering nothing on Earth to be alien or to be an alien. Like
Anything that is from Earth.
from Earth. Okay.
Isn't
Okay.
alien.
Sure.
But like, because I think they found bacteria on Mars or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's an alien.
Right.
It's just like, you know,
It's not
it's not as smart
the
as we
idea.
are.
Sure, yeah.
You know, but I really doubt. I think if an alien comes that looks like us, it's actually us from the future, not an alien.
Oh, okay.
Because think about how difficult it would be to 100% recreate humans like somewhere else. I guess it worked here.
But after a long time.
And just like evolution, you know,
Right.
like because, you know, regardless of what your beliefs are, people have evolved over time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, who's to say that these people wouldn't have like
Right.
evolved in a different way?
Third arm,
You know,
kind of thing,
third
or like
arm.
or smarter probably is what.
Maybe. That's the thing too. If they build a spaceship and come here, like they're definitely, you know,
Yeah.
not gonna forget that most of the planet is water and that's their only weakness. Like in the movie,
Signs.
yeah,
Featuring Mel Gibson.
I don't remember,
I don't remember either. But yeah, water.
but yeah, water everywhere. That's
Um,
the name of the, you know, in DVDs when you like select a scene.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of that one.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know that I know any scene names from any. Scene selection DVD menu.
Yeah, I don't.
And you know it from Signs?
I don't know why that has always stuck with me, because I thought it was funny.
That's
So, yeah,
great.
I don't-
That stuck with you to bring up now.
Yeah.
That was the whole purpose of that.
It's fate.
Yeah. So before we get into, not that we're serious
Challenge
people,
me. Look it
but-
up.
okay. We want to see in the comments.
Come on, Eddie.
The other. Before we get into any amount of trying to be serious about this, I wanted to read a tweet that I found about aliens.
Okay.
That says, Earth is the planet that aliens pass by and they roll up their windows and lock their doors. So, like, one, that's hilarious.
That is
Two, maybe?
See,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are we getting avoided? Like, I don't know.
Maybe.
So, I
we
just
are
think-
pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Like, in the scheme of things. You know, there's so many issues where it's just like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
And if I'm thinking that,
Mm-hmm.
like, obviously it's more complex.
Right,
Like,
right.
I can't solve the world's problems.
Mm-hmm.
But an alien,
Can avoid them.
yeah, can be like, "Ew."
Ooh.
Like, this is one species that just kills each other all the time.
Yeah.
You know? I'd
How
like to think that
crazy.
there's like a perfectly harmonious alien society somewhere.
I don't know how you do that.
There was a short story I read that was about this perfect society, and they like picked somebody to like torture all the time. So like
Okay.
that one person was responsible for everyone else
Like-
being able to be happy,
Ooh.
because yeah, everyone was like every bad thing was being taken out on this like one person.
That's almost like
And so then-
biblical
Yeah. So it's like it is. Yeah.
in a weird way.
So it's like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
For the greater good type thing, or it's just like nobody should be treated that way.
Right.
You know? So maybe there's an alien society like that. That'd be pretty
Tortures
cool.
one alien, and
Yeah.
it's a human.
The thing is too is that like you can ask people like, what do you think about that? And they'd be like, no, that's not right. But unless it's you,
Yeah,
it would be right.
it'd be fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not only would it be fine, it would be amazing. It would be a perfect society. But just one person
person.
is just, getting their
Ooh.
nipples tweezed off all the time.
For the cause.
Yeah.
Man, that makes me think of like, what are the life forms called? Where it's a
Humanoid.
hive mind.
Oh,
That's what that makes me think of.
Hive mind. That's a crazy alien. Like
Oh yeah. Well, that like harmonious just makes me think like it's so bad that the only immediate reference I have for hive mind is from Rick and Morty.
yeah. That's immediately what I thought of too.
Yeah. So like, that was essentially a consumable version of understanding what a hive mind is.
Yeah. No, it is, and that's why I like that show,
Mm-hmm.
because they they explore some concepts that are like kind of deep, and then they dumb them down so people can
yeah.
understand them. Which is why I think it's hilarious when people are like, it's such a smart it requires a certain amount of intellect to like be able to enjoy Rick and Morty, and it's like no,
No.
it requires a certain amount of intellect to write Rick and Morty,
Yes.
so you understand it.
Ooh. There you go.
So like it is a smart show, but
I'm so sorry. I have this whole I have this whole bunch of information about alien theories that I thought I had saved prior to this, but I apparently did not. So I got it now, and I'm focused.
okay,
I'm back.
dial in.
We're dialing into that thing I just pulled up.
And then sat down.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a collection of 8 theories about why we haven't found aliens.
Oh, I like this.
Have you seen this?
No.
Oh. Oh, you just are ready to enjoy it. Okay, I understand.
Leans into Mike to nod.
Yeah.
Cool.
I hope you heard that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents. Okay, so this one's called the rare earth. Some of them give credit to the physicists who came up with these. Some do not. So this theory is called the rare earth. It says, basically, we're unique. The rare earth hypothesis argues that planets with complex life, like Earth, are extremely rare, and that intelligent extraterrestrial life is highly improbable. Hence, we are one of a kind. So basically, it's like, this is it.
We're it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I feel like an idiot, but are there 8 planets in our solar system? Or
Oh, damn, now you make me feel like an idiot.
Mercury,
Pluto's
Sun's a hot
out.
star. Mercury's hot too. Venus is the brightest planet. Earth's home to me and you. Mars is the red one. Jupiter's most wide. Saturn has those icy rings, and Uranus spins on its side. Neptune's really windy, and Pluto doesn't exist anymore. So we have 8.
Glad we got to the bottom of that one.
Guess what's that? Yeah, Blue's Clues is the answer.
Was it really?
Yep.
That was adorable.
That's how I know the planets still. That's how I learned them, and it's stuck with me since then.
That's so dumb. That was common knowledge in elementary school. But now it's like, you ask a 22-year-old, when was the last time I did any research on planets?
Well, because who cares?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's neat. I don't know how much I could say I like.
I feel like I should know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I haven't been prompted that question since I was 8.
Right,
you know? Which is why I knew the answer.
The title of that highlight is Are Jacob and Eric Idiots? You decide.
Yes. Yeah. So we have 8 planets. So what the point was like 1 out of 8 planets has like observably intelligent life form on it, like in our solar system. Okay. So like I would understand how even if there are aliens, it's like there aren't very many.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
Wouldn't it be so weird if it was like...
And there's no life on Pluto either. So like 1 out of 9 is like...
Slim odds.
Yeah, it's not great. So like...
Makes me wonder if there's like... This would have to be crazy. I don't even know the probability of this happening. But like another comparable planet to Earth where like there are other life forms. They're like, I wonder if there's like...
Yeah.
People out there or other...
I say it 100% exists.
Yeah.
Because it exists here.
But we're both like not at the technological point of finding one another.
Yeah. And then there's some that know that we're here.
And had chosen not to.
Or maybe they don't have the technology to get here yet.
Oh, but okay, I understand.
Because I know that scientists have found other planets that are like Earth. They don't know if anybody's living there, but they know that like it could be habitable.
Yeah.
So like if it's habitable, how
could
nothing be there?
Yeah.
Because that means you need plants.
Terraforming.
Yeah.
Terraforming's sweet, that concept. But that's a
it's crazy.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Just makes me think of Minecraft.
Okay.
Plant the trees you want. The next theory is called, I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly, the Gaian bottleneck. Gaian. Gaian.
Gaian. Yeah, Gaian.
Gaian. That's Gaian. Yeah. What did you just say?
Gaian.
Gaian. Okay. The Gaian bottleneck theory says they didn't survive. The Gaian bottleneck hypothesis by astrologist Dr. Aditya Chopra suggests that alien beings are all dead. They simply didn't make it. Life forms on habitable planets failed to emerge quickly enough to stabilize the planet and pave the way for more life.
So like we're the
survivors.
Yeah, we're the ones that are left.
Yeah.
Everybody else died. Stupid theory.
All right, moving on. The Great Filter. Great Filter says Earth was subjected to the Great Filter, 5 mass extinction events, but nevertheless evolved complex creatures. What if all habitable planets were hit with killer asteroids, scorched by solar flares, torn apart by geological upheavals, seared by supernova blasts or gamma ray burst radiation, and that of all worlds only Earth successfully hurdled the stumbling blocks?
Wow. That one's kind of cool.
So like other habitable planets had, asteroids and all that stuff, and we were just like, ha ha.
Yeah, just like because it's such like a minute detail at the beginning could change everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like conditions had to be perfect. Man, for us to be where we are now.
This has got me thinking. This like just expands my mind a little bit, which sounds dumb, but like expands my perspective. Let me say that. Like, next thing's like, why are we freaking hurting each other when it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. That gets into a whole other thing.
Hippie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I understand. It's like in our generation, because of technology, is the first global generation. Like we were the first globalists.
Right.
And so they say that like world peace is on like a better track now than it has been in the past because like kids look at kids in China not as like enemies, but just like other kids.
Other kids, yeah.
Yeah, just in a
Oh,
different
that's
place.
interesting.
Versus like when you were younger and you didn't actually know how these people like
Lived.
you couldn't communicate with them
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it was just like
all the ideas people fed you about them.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
But now it's like people are making TikToks
right
all over
exactly.
the world.
And it's like that's sick,
they're,
you know?
They're just in school.
Right. Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Exactly.
We're all the same.
We're all the same. Love each other.
The next theory
ELE. Everybody
is
love everyone.
called the Great Silence.
Shh.
This one said This one says, alas, we're not worth it. The Great Silence hypothesis posits that advanced beings who belong to a Type 3 civilization on the Kardashev scale, able to harness the energy output of a whole galaxy, simply do not reach out to insignificant carbon-based humans. Why bother with Type 0 bipeds? Or Type O, probably Type O bipeds.
Yeah, that one's interesting because, like, if we could fly around and
Yeah.
do all this stuff, like, would we talk to cavemen?
No.
You know?
You wouldn't. Like, why? What would to?
Yeah, I don't know.
To mess with them?
The
Like-
thing is like, I feel like it's human nature to be, like, curious about things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I obviously can't fly around.
The galaxy.
Yeah, but I feel like if I could, if there was, like, somebody there, like, over time, you would stop there for something.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like there are resources on the planet. You know,
Mhm.
the people, you know, it might not be to interact with the people, but
Right.
it might be for the planet. Like
Yeah.
Earth has a lot of different stuff on it.
Dang. It makes me think of all the stuff that Earth doesn't have on it, like antimatter.
Yeah.
You know that I can't. That hurts my brain.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But
Negative things.
yeah.
Like screw
Like
that.
the lack of something being something. Yeah.
Nope.
Crazy.
Nope. I like my
Um,
things. Just being things.
Yeah. But I think like, and then there's like the theories about like, you know, the aliens built Stonehenge and the pyramids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, maybe, I don't know.
Mm.
They could have like came, and if we were like, you know, thousands and thousands of years
How-
ago,
okay,
like we wouldn't, you know.
Yeah. I'm thinking, so like this theory, let's say we are these Type 3 beings who have the ability to access the entire galaxy's energy and can travel to anything. Like, I'm going to burp and I'm going to do it right into the mic.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And happy. And
Yes.
like, if we pass a civilization and we see these like dumb looking carbon based life forms trying to stack a bunch of sand blocks, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how insignificant of a task
Yeah.
would that be to someone with those capabilities?
Yeah. But then wouldn't you think like there's somebody that would fly down and then just become God on that planet for the power, you know?
Yeah.
Like having all these slaves basically worship you, you know? I just don't see how it would be like, meh,
yeah.
there's nothing for us there. I could see how it might be like, for somebody, it might be like, it's not worth our time.
Yeah.
Like we're on a mission, we're doing something.
Okay.
But
But like there's something to be gained.
yeah, I feel like it's impossible for there not to.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to offer,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Can you imagine a perfectly harmonious civilization like trying to explain slavery to them? Like if we
Yeah,
if they
that's
go,
crazy.
why do you do this?
Yeah,
And we
it's
go,
like,
well, it's like,
because we can.
and they go,
But
like
that's wrong.
that's
like
that I'm frustrated on their behalf for. I don't get it either.
yeah.
Anyway, but just like things like that, it's like, I don't know. There's just a big picture that a lot of people, I think, miss or
Yeah.
or don't have the opportunity to hear about.
Yeah. And I think like it's kind of like religious speak, but they have like very worldly views on things. Like they're very focused on what's immediately happening to them like right now and not like how their actions affect others. And
We're part of a
you know,
thing,
things like that.
man.
We are part of a thing.
And it's like,
Yeah. Whether you
You
like
know?
it or not.
yeah,
You know, like
squat up. We gotta.
it's not a, Fortnite's down.
Gang, gang. Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't know exactly.
Did you see the animation of what happened?
No.
It looked like no matter if you were in game or at the menu, it like sucked everything into like a black hole,
That's
and then
dope.
it just stopped.
I know all the streamers are like freaking out because they're losing money. And I think that's so funny. I hope that's the reason why they did it.
Yeah. What, to like rid?
Just to like mess with them a little bit. Just be like,
keep you on your toes.
that like
This isn't stable.
we have all of your power.
Yeah.
Like,
You are nothing.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So
It's game developers flexing on the
Yeah,
people
just
who
like,
are like,
we'll just shut it down for 72 hours. And
yeah, put you in your place.
When it comes back, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, what's different?"
Yeah.
Nothing. We're not gonna change a thing. We're just gonna shut
Everything's
it down and turn it back on.
It's one of those like everything's like 2 inches to the left.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Anyway, the next theory is called the early birds theory.
Catching that worm.
This says Earth had a head start. In a study, Dr. Peter Behrozi said that compared to all the planets that will ever form in the universe, the Earth is actually quite early. The last star will burn out 100 trillion years from now, and 92% of planets are yet to be born. We are the first, but not necessarily the last.
That's cool. I like that. I don't see like how there's any way of knowing
Right.
any of this really.
Yeah.
But
That's a fun one.
that one's fun.
It's a fun little alien
It's like,
theory.
because it's like, aliens aren't out there, but like they will be.
Yeah. Take some pressure off.
I really like all of the stuff where it's like thousands of years from now we're gonna be flexing on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
Just because
It makes
that's a very human
thing.
mindset. Like, we're gonna be the best.
Yeah.
There's people like listening
Is
to
that
us
your
right now.
is that your
and being
default human voice?
Like, yeah. Everybody's just gonna be a bro. We're all gonna have mullets.
Tank tops.
Imagine 1,000 years from now what fashion. I think we're just gonna recycle this like 60s through the early 2000s fashion forever.
Until we die. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're just gonna wear like
White.
ghillie suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just white robes
Mhm.
that don't even touch us. They're just like floating
They
around
float,
us.
yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I want to be alive for that. Anyway.
You won't be.
Ouch.
Apparently, in the United States, our life expectancy is going down for the first time in like
Really?
lots of years. Yeah.
There's probably a lot going on that contributes to that.
Oh yeah, but I always
I
thought,
know
like,
it's not health.
I always thought that it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna live to be like 130 because they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Nope.
By then, like,
Yeah. Dang. Well, you know what's okay,
and it probably went down like half a year. You know what I mean?
It's still
like the
that's
fact
down.
that it's going down and not up is alarming to some people.
Man, you know what's so dumb, and this is getting into a whole nother thing, but like, it's less about our ability to make that happen and more about the access to it and how people are controlling access to like
I agree.
things that make you live longer.
I agree. Big pharma, baby.
Yeah.
We're talking to you. Lower insulin prices.
The aliens will come and lower insulin prices.
Dude, that'd be dope.
That'd be a cool
aliens
purpose.
could just like get rid of diabetes.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah. Just be like,
Can you
produce
man.
insulin, body.
What if the first alien to human blood transfusion is gonna be insane? I don't know why we would need to do that, but can you imagine getting like an ounce of alien blood and then you're like
You just kind of
you're
like
hyper everything.
turn a little green.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. You just get a little shorter.
Grow like
It's
a,
like
a
some-
dumb antenna.
Yeah, just like right here.
Yeah, like not in a good spot.
Yeah, it's like, bung. Yeah, yeah. That
I
would
want
be cool though.
Super alien blood. That's a story idea.
Might turn into
Dibs.
like abomination.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know?
Yeah. You got a little something in you already.
Ooh, got that Ed Norton in ya.
Yeah. Have you seen there was a Hulk movie before?
Eric Bana.
Wait, what?
Eric Bana is the Hulk in that.
That's his name?
I believe that's the actor's name. Yes.
In the Hulk movie that I'm describing?
Yeah.
Wow, you were half a step ahead of me.
Yeah.
And okay.
I think it's like 2006 or something.
We watched a scene from that. Sam Elliott's in it, and he plays the general. I think if we're talking about the same one.
Wait, you're talking about the one with Edward Norton, right?
No, I'm not anymore.
Okay, the one before that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
believe Eric Bana isn't. Let's look it up.
Okay. Well, if
That
we're talking
sounds
about,
like a fake name to
if we're
me.
talking, I thought you were trying to say like Bruce Banner. I'm like,
No.
okay.
No.
And I'm like, well, your first name's wrong, and you're not completing Banner.
Banner.
Banner, yeah. But anyway, Sam Elliott.
IMDb keeps signing me out. Dude.
Sam Elliott is in one of these Hulk movies, and he plays the general. And we watched a scene from that on how not to cut, like for conversations.
Yeah, everybody hated that movie.
Yeah.
And the Hulk looks awful in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Early CGI, like movies from the early 2000s, nobody's just going to watch them ever.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't understand why everybody doubles down on the CGI effects stuff, because it's like, oh, that looked cool. But it's like, in like 3 years, it's going to look bad. You can watch a movie from 2012. Watch a movie
okay, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, watch a movie from 2012.
Like relative to the...
And then be like, it takes away. You know what I mean? And then there's movies with practical effects from a long time ago where
that
it's
look
like,
awesome.
Yeah, it's like, that's really cool.
Yeah. I don't like... I was watching behind the scenes of the newest...
All about practical effects. Go ahead.
I was watching behind the scenes of the latest Jurassic Park, and they... You know, like having to explain to actors, hey, there's a scary thing in front of you.
Yeah.
Act scared to this tennis ball.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate it so much.
I think it'd be really hard.
As an actor, like I understand, like I understand that they understand it's part of the job, but I would be so frustrated as someone trying to like give a performance to like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But maybe that's why I'm not acting.
Yes. Hulk 2003, Eric Bana plays Bruce Banner.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Sam Elliott in it? Can you? Yep, that's the one.
Let's hide his face completely with his hand. Yeah, Sam Elliott is Ross.
That's it? That's his name? Is that an acronym?
Nope. That's his name. He's just got one name. Nick Nolte plays Father. And that's crazy because Nick Nolte's a big actor.
His name's Father.
And his name
Don't
is...
even get a name.
Father.
That's like, hey, you're playing girlfriend? Like,
yeah.
Gosh.
Cool.
Well, that's enough of that.
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana.
He was...
Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
So this next theory...
Go ahead.
It's called Not Life as We Know It. And this theory says, we've had it wrong all the time. Extraterrestrials may not be biological beings like us at all. Noted astronomer Lord Martin Rees said that they might be machines, not organic creatures. So we should be looking for solar harvesting, non-carbon-based structures instead of listening for radio signals.
Dude. Solar harvesting? What was that sentence?
So we should be looking for solar harvesting, non-carbon-based structures.
Yeah, let's look out for those. That sounds terrifying. Solar harvesting. So that's like they're going to harvest the sun?
Yeah.
Like
to live.
You can't. You just burn
Take
up.
a bucket? Yeah.
So if they can do that, we're done. Yeah. If a solar harvester comes, we are screwed. We've got nukes.
Yeah.
We might as well just
That's going to be
blow
energy
up our
for
planet.
them. Yeah. So it's not useful to them.
Yeah. Dang.
Go down swinging.
They probably wouldn't even care. They would just kill the sun, and then it's like, see ya.
Move on. Yeah.
We don't care.
Then they
about
have
the
like
life
more energy. Like,
yeah. It's like we don't care about the life that
yeah.
we're killing. Like we are saving ourselves.
Like, can you
know what I
imagine
mean? Like,
if you see a bunch of ants that are like using a AA battery because they figured out how to plug into a light bulb?
Yeah.
And then you take that battery away. You don't care if.
Yeah. You know when you see like thousands of ants on the ground for some reason?
Yeah.
Like they're all just like swarming over each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like that could be what an alien thinks of us. You know?
Or just tripping over each
and
other.
just like looking down and being like, whoa, that's gross.
There...
Then they just keep going.
There has to be some amount of something we've done that's semi-impressive.
Yeah, but
you would think.
Think about ants.
I don't know.
Think about the structures
you think about
that ants
cavemen.
build.
Yeah.
And like, ants are fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are we just fascinating to someone?
I think
we're not.
I think we could.
More than...
I think we could definitely be like, wow, look at what they like are choosing to do with their, you know.
I don't want to think about that. That's terrifying.
But like, why not? You know,
Yeah.
we think that. I think anything that we think can be possibly thought of by somebody else. You know what I mean? Like,
say that again.
If we have a thought,
yes,
somebody else has the ability to think that too.
Yeah,
because we have it, so it exists.
Uh huh.
So just because it exists, like an alien could think about us like maybe more than an ant, but maybe like a hamster or something, you know? I think ants are more fascinating than hamsters, but you know what I'm saying?
We are the hamsters of the galaxy?
Or maybe like dogs, you know, where it's like dogs are cool.
Oh,
they like
look.
dogs,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like
I
we
think
could
about
still
building,
we could
though.
still like people still like, you know,
Yeah.
abuse dogs and like they
Yeah.
can overpower a dog. Easy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Ants of the Galaxy. That's the name of this
Soul
episode.
Okay, deal.
We are ants.
So
This is
solar harvesting. Dang.
which sounds super cool. All right, we've got two left.
I'm into that one.
Yeah. This one's called A Long Road Ahead of Us. Basically, we've got a long way to go and a lot more searching to do. SETI has barely scratched the surface of the radio universe. There are many more wavelengths to scan, so we shouldn't give up hope yet. So it's basically like we've scanned as much as we can scan, and we're like don't have the tech
It's just not
to
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Which is all right.
totally plausible.
It's so crazy
Technology
to think
is
like,
so new for us,
yeah, yeah,
you know?
and we're using it to make Instagram.
Yeah, crazy.
Screw that. Screw the
yeah.
internet, man.
Yeah.
Networks blow my mind too, but
It
that's
used to be beautiful.
used to be for the military.
Yeah.
Anyway, last one. This one's called In a Galaxy Far, Far Away, appropriately.
Star Wars?
Yeah, it says there's a coalition of knights who believe in this thing.
You read the introduction to one of the Star Wars movies?
Wait a minute. This is a giant
Luke
ad.
stranded on me.
Crap. Okay. 46.5. What did I just say? 46.5 billion light years is the distance to the edge of the observable universe.
Okay.
We've scanned for ET signals to just around 40,000 light years from Earth. We haven't even outpassed the boundaries of our galaxy, which is 100,000 light years wide. Alien intelligences could simply be too far away for our current technology to reach. So that's basically the same thing.
Yeah. I don't understand how that's different than the one before. But
I think the first one relies on wavelengths and the second one relies on distance.
oh,
So it's like, we can't
Yeah.
see that far. It's pretty dark.
or like we can't see that because we're not looking at it
Yeah.
in the right way. Yeah.
Do you know, okay, you know how like the black hole was, the first black hole was seen,
Yeah.
like rendered or whatever?
Heard.
Yeah. So do you know how like astrophysicists, like how it works? Like psychology,
No.
astrophysics. So like okay, this is from what I understand. I can't remember who told me about this, but so like, you know how Earth has a gravitational pull, like
Yeah.
everything with a big mass has gravity and everything spins a certain way. So the way astrophysics works is they look into certain, quadrants of the galaxy, and they say, based on the mass of this star and the mass of this other star, this is how the gravitational pull should be working.
Oh.
And when something's off, if the math doesn't line up, they go, something's out there that we don't know about. So that's how the black hole was discovered. They were like, there's a giant gravitational pull.
Yeah.
So they probably found like a little bit of it somewhere and then a little bit of it somewhere else. And they eventually
like,
just kept going
triangulated it.
until, and that's freaking
so
sick.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's crazy how smart some of us are.
Yeah.
It really is.
Just makes me think of us.
Because like we're just like, oh, like
we're ants.
poorly, paraphrasing some like genius's work.
Yeah.
Like their
Based
life's
on a
work.
Twitter post.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
But it really is crazy how like how many things that we have figured out, and then how many things that we just like throw away. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just like with being human. Like Twitter is so like, I think Twitter's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny stuff out there. But it's a global networking system that we use for memes and arguing about politics.
I'll get
you know what I
frustrated
mean?
if we, yeah.
It's just like,
Oh, you're right. Wait, I can transition that. A politics thing, actually. So this was just hilarious to me. I was looking up alien-related things.
yeah.
And I found an article title that said, Bernie Sanders pledges to release any info about aliens if he's elected in 2020. So
He's not allowed to.
Like,
like,
no.
don't you think?
Like, regardless of what, like, who you're voting for, what you think about any of that, this made a headline.
Yeah.
Like, there is a group of people out there who go, I don't know who I'm voting for until they promise me that
Yeah.
they release the alien information.
Yeah, what's sad is that they're actually, that's real.
Like, it'd be cool to know, but like,
It would be cool to know.
but it's like his publicist came up to him and says, hey, you need to talk about like the alien information. Like, what would you do,
Yeah.
Bernie, about Area 51?
I'd tell him.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Thanks. I didn't think I had it in me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just
But it's like
mixing
I honestly
those
thought
two.
I honestly thought if we were ever gonna find out, it would have been with Donald Trump getting in office.
Really?
Yeah, because doesn't he just seem like the person that would blab about aliens?
Yeah.
Just be like, they don't want to tell you. I'm not gonna try to do
Yeah.
his.
Yeah.
I'm quitting while I'm ahead. He's like- but like, he's
Yeah,
just so
no, I
like
understand. Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. Like I'm gonna tell people that there's aliens.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we know about aliens. What do you think about or do you have more?
I mean, I have stuff it doesn't matter.
What do you think about the like Mark Zuckerberg and Hillary Clinton are lizard alien people? You heard
Okay,
about that?
I've
like
literally-
the lizard
that-
overlord.
That's the extent of what I've heard.
Okay.
Is that they could be.
Yeah. So like the theory, as I understand it, is that like all of the higher ups in the world that like make things happen are this race of alien lizard people. And
Does that help you sleep at night? Thinking,
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
But pull up some of the Photoshop pictures
Okay. I would love to do
of
that.
Hillary Clinton with snake eyes. Dude, it's so dumb. And it's
you
like
think just like Hillary Clinton lizard person?
I would say lizard overlords.
Lizard. So what? They're just like.
But
these...
like, I just think that it's so like. It's one of those things to where I have always had the belief of.
Okay, wait, no. Listen, there is a Wikipedia. Before I even got to images, there's a Wikipedia. Oh my gosh, there's an article titled "How to Spot the Reptilians Running the U.S. Government."
Click on it.
Okay, this is from
I want to read it too.
yeah. This is from 2013.
12 million Americans know the United States government is run by lizard people.
12 million people sat down and said, "Yep,
As
this
they
is what's
know.
happening." Yeah.
Written
No,
as
like-
factual evidence.
Gosh. So we're here to help.
Children of the Matrix. Dude.
Oh, screw that.
So-
Oh my gosh, even if a person has compatible bloodlines, they will not become a reptilian unless a reptilian entity inhabits their physical body. Someone had to do counter research to say,
It's like,
hey
what
guys,
about blood transfusions?
listen up. Y'all are wrong.
it actually, they turn into a human when they need blood. It's like- then they turn back into a
Oh yeah,
lizard.
no,
It's like,
absolutely.
yep. It's like I equate this with like the world's gonna end. Like on this day. Like God told me so. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, one of those.
and it's like, religious people don't even believe in that.
Yeah.
So like
How crazy do you sound?
yeah.
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 Look, they have common signs of a reptilian person. I'm going to read them to you now.
Please read them to me.
Okay,
These are common signs.
Predominance of green or hazel eyes that change color like a chameleon, but also blue eyes.
Or if they're blue.
Or,
So white people.
but Hillary's got blue eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, add that.
Yeah.
Like,
So white people.
yeah.
Okay.
Piercing eyes.
Okay.
Okay. True red or reddish hair.
White people again.
Yep. Are you ready for this one? A sense of not belonging to the human race.
Mark Zuckerberg. That makes sense to me.
Did he actually say that? Did he claim?
No, Mark Zuckerberg
Oh, you think he's not?
is so weird.
Okay.
Have you ever watched videos about
Oh, I watched like some of the Congress hearings, congressional hearings. Yeah.
where he's like drinking the water, just like
yeah.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Have you seen that video? Just back here with Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet baby Ray's. She knows what's coming. This is
That
what
is-
Facebook Live is for.
That is the funny, and that's the launch. They're like, we are gonna implement this new thing. We're just gonna do it in my backyard, Like,
Yeah. We're on the
Sweet
egg.
Baby
We got
Ray's.
we got
Yeah.
a half rack of ribs.
Yeah.
Lather that up with Sweet Baby Ray's.
smoking them up.
Yeah, Sweet Baby Rays.
Yeah,
Depending on the time, we might have to throw that up at the end of this.
Yes, let's please.
Couple more. Low blood pressure. Boom. Lizard person.
So my dad?
Yep.
No,
On
he has high
track.
blood pressure.
So do I.
So what does that make him? If low blood pressure is a lizard,
So what's the opposite of a lizard?
a gizzard.
Oh yeah.
Stream King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard now.
What did you just say?
King Giz.
Yeah. What's
yeah,
that?
it's a band. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. It's a psychedelic rock band.
So the next quality is a deep compassion for fate of mankind. That's interesting.
A deep compassion for the fate of mankind.
So they care
about
like the human race.
Yeah, because they're running it.
Yeah. They.
Well,
I just don't like that you said that, assuming we've agreed that this is true.
Well, I'm like from their perspective, like
okay, yeah,
they're
yeah.
running it. So if they didn't care, they wouldn't be running
if
it.
They like ran
because
into
it would
the
just
ground.
be like,
yeah,
why are we doing this?
Yeah, you know, I hate that I'm not considering that there are lizard people in charge, but I'm considering like, what if there was a different breed of something?
Yeah,
inhabiting these people that are in charge.
Yeah,
this is how it happens, man. Anti-vaxxers. This is how
anti-vaxxers are on there.
Yeah.
The needles can't pierce their reptilian skin, so they choose not to vaccinate their lizard children.
Man, some of these are unexplained scars on body from entering the meat suit.
So the Joker is not.
Could
a
be.
Lizard. No, because he asks if you want to.
Oh
know
yes.
got his
So he
scars.
explains them. I have plenty of explained scars on my body. I'll tell you all about them. What if it's not a matter of if it's explained or not? It's a matter of if they'll explain it.
Yeah.
Like you can get a scar from anything, but it's like I don't want to talk about that one.
Yeah.
But Joker's all like, I'll tell you all about my scars.
What if? Hear me out.
Okay.
What if lizard people are running the United States, but this is not at all factual information about it?
And they're pushing it?
Yeah.
They're pushing.
They're like, yep, we we look like lizards. You don't think we would have figured that out? Yeah.
We look like lizards.
That's how to tell if a lizard person, it's just like.
Yeah, these are just all the basic qualities of like a reptilian.
Go to
that you find on
images and look at the
Wikipedia.
Hillary Clinton
Okay.
one because it's so funny. It's like they just photoshopped like beady red eyes on her. It's like that's not a real picture.
There's some stuff on Obama. There's
Yeah, I've seen that one too. That one's funny. It looks like
15 struggles only reptilian overlords understand is the name of an article.
That's a meme.
Okay, I gotta look up
So
Hillary.
I hate myself right now. In Naruto,
Oh my gosh, they tinted her skin green. Look at that.
yeah, it's like
That's ridiculous.
and it's like you can find that picture normal.
Oh, this one's real. This is this is a lizard removing their Hillary mask.
One of the three, the Sanin,
Yeah.
the snake one. What's his name?
Orochimaru.
Orochimaru.
How dare you?
I know, I couldn't. That's why I was so mad.
Yeah.
So you know how Orochimaru, when he's like, so wow, I look like such a scrub right now.
Oh wait, okay. I thought you were more like ashamed of it, but you're more like I can't remember.
Like I can't remember the terms.
Hit me, dude.
But so with their beasts,
yeah,
like his is the giant snake or
yeah.
whatever. So when he's in like, when his skin, like he kind of looks like a snake, he starts transforming. What is the name of that? I can't think. Like when
he looks like a
Naruto starts kind of turning into like the nine-tailed fox, and you know
Oh.
how like there's like certain stages of.
Okay,
they're,
I
like,
know what you're like the gates.
they're equivalent to that for like, Might Guy and stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever that is,
Okay.
the point is. They have photoshopped pictures of people with like
transforming.
kind of snake. Yeah.
Oh.
So that was painful, and I'm sorry for that.
we got to it.
Now I need to get back into Naruto so I can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
2 episodes from now, after I burp, we're gonna talk about Naruto.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be fun. I'd have
Yeah.
to do some I'd have
Some
to
heavy research.
Yeah, we could play some of Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
What's the Naruto Storm?
Yeah, it's just an hour of us playing Naruto 4 Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Yeah, I have 1 through 3. I don't have 4.
I have 4, which is why we're a duo. We have the complete collection
Do you
between
have
us.
4 on Xbox? PlayStation?
Xbox.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Cool. I have 1 through 3 on the Switch.
I don't know what we talked about. Oh,
I
yeah.
have it
So,
online so you can
anyway,
play
next week, Eric's burping for the first time.
Yeah. As you know.
I have told people about this. Like, I've done some kind of, like, self-promotion.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to do next week.
Hopefully.
And
I hope it's huge.
I'm waiting for you to explode.
I burp.
Like,
I hope I burp really big and then throw up afterwards. You know what I mean? Just like a little bit on the end.
So the reactions I've gotten are mixed when I tell people what we're doing next week. So
They're mixed.
I go
So they're like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
oh, well, first of all, we're going to have a guest who will remain nameless until the episode so you can
Okay.
see. But she had to learn how to burp, according to her, because of some gastro something or other.
Gastrointestinal
Yeah.
disorder.
Yeah. So I don't want to use the word disorder because I don't know entirely, but she is
Disorder.
She Yeah, okay. But she said it she was very happy to help out with this. So
Well, I'm very happy. I hope I can do it.
Yeah.
And what I honestly hope is that like from here on out I can burp. You know?
like regular Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Like if this
wait.
this show could like
Yeah.
like
Change you.
yeah, like actually have an impact because then it'd be like every time I'd burp I'd think about like I learned how to do that. You know what I mean? Like
with my friend.
like I did that.
But anyway, I've been telling people about, hey, like me and my buddy do this podcast and he's never burped before, but we're going to get him to burp next week. They go, wait,
Me and my buddy.
he's never burped before?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like he doesn't burp. And they're like, well, what does he do then? And I'm
I go-
like, he farts. Yeah, it's just really sad exhales. But yeah, so when you told me that, I thought it was hilarious. Like that was funny to me. I mean, maybe my initial reaction was kind of like that same thing where it was like, no, you shut up. Like, but
I didn't realize that everybody burped. Honestly, I did not realize that everybody burped. I didn't think that I was, I thought it was just one of those things where it's like, yeah, just don't do that. Like,
what, like what's another thing you just choose? Like
I drink water.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I don't burp.
yeah, I just like,
Yeah, so we're getting a bunch of 2 liters, bunch of seltzer water.
Yeah, what am I going to be drinking?
It's your choice. I don't think it matters.
If I drink a lot of something that's like really syrupy and sugary,
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel like
Right.
gross.
So seltzer water's not fun to drink. Like it doesn't taste good,
let me get that Perrier.
but it's like, if you want to go
We'll
no
figure it out.
calories,
We'll figure
no.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, our guest will be teaching Eric how to burp. And I feel
wait.
like this will be a lot of me just along for the ride for that episode. You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
This is about you.
Yeah,
This is Breath of Fresh Eric
featuring Jacob.
featuring Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah, how are we gonna title? We'll figure that out.
Yeah. Do we have time to watch our promo and talk about that, or is it?
Yeah, we've got time.
We do. Okay.
We're at 54 right now.
Oh, we could do that, and then we could call it. Okay, hang on. We've been, I don't want to say delaying releasing a bunch of things that we've been working on. Like we have some highlight clips. We have a promo for the channel.
Yeah.
But it's like I want there to be enough content on, but like all of our platforms. So like when you come to it, it's not just like hour-long clips of us talking. Like I'd rather it be like kind of more consumable. So that's why that hasn't been out yet. But when you come, it'll be 6 or 7 episodes with highlight clips, which I think is pretty neat.
Me too. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. But we're like growing. You know?
Yeah.
And part of the reason too was like, obviously, if you have watched our pilot like to now, things are a lot more streamlined and better.
Oh yeah.
And so it's just like we didn't really want everybody coming to watch the very first episode
because it was going to be bad.
Yeah, because we knew it was going to be bad, and then we got an intro, and then we got an outro, and now we got the iPad, and now we got this sick ass video that we're about to show you.
All right, we're gonna watch it.
Hey, we have a podcast. Mondays, 8 a.m.
It's called The Breath of Fresh Eric and Jacob. Come breathe with us.
Yes.
Then the intro outro music.
Yes.
Oh wait, well then there's the title card
it's
doesn't matter.
fine.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty neat.
yeah, we did that. And that was a lot of fun.
That was we're gonna have an outro clip too. That's another thing I wanna throw up there before.
An outro clip?
Or I'm not an outro, I'm sorry, outtakes. Like
Yes.
bloopers.
Yeah. Because we spent like an hour doing that like 3-second clip at the end.
Yeah.
Where we just say that
Oh man, you're right.
we just say like we have a podcast.
And what's awful is that was the first take.
That was the first good take, and we spent 40 more minutes figuring out. We're like,
Goofing
this
around.
is better. This is better. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then it was like, that looks bad.
Yeah,
And
the other
so-
one's better.
Yeah,
We're learning. Come learn with us.
yeah. But yeah, just looking at our YouTube, it looks nice. Look
We're
at
get-
that.
we're getting
Look
there.
at that. It looks nice. I'm proud. Yeah,
I'm proud to be breathing.
yeah. I am.
Yeah.
Could have been dead. But yeah, so we're gonna start pushing this more,
Yeah, it's coming.
and so then more people are gonna hear what I'm saying right now.
We always do this retroactive, like, when you listen to this,
Yeah.
you'll be listening to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shoot, I totally had something I was gonna say.
Game over.
Oh shoot, that didn't work.
Game over, man.
We have the outro on here somewhere, right? Maybe we don't.
No,
we
don't.
always cue it. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. What I was gonna say, like, I love the idea because we're not like a sports podcast or like a current events podcast. Like, I think, coming to that, like seeing a list of our topics is much better when there's 8 of them than if it's like,
I agree. Yeah,
hey,
'cause
we
it's
talked
like,
about
oh,
fighting.
You're gonna talk about
Like,
aliens this whole time.
yeah,
It's just like we're just talking about whatever.
yeah,
Really.
yeah. So the idea of
Mostly
having
stupid
topics,
things.
and then it's like you can kind of pick and choose. Hey, I'm more interested in this. And
Yeah.
then it's like if we get you enough,
Yeah.
you can,
then
or
it's
if we
like-
entertain you enough. We were talking about podcasts. I'm like, it's hard to listen to someone for an hour.
It is. Yeah.
If you're actually at this point in this episode, thank you.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
That's crazy.
But also there's no way that you've been paying attention this whole time.
Yeah. We're roping you back in.
Yeah.
We should have a whole meta episode.
Just talking about.
When you will listen to this.
Yeah, we should do it. Let's do it. But not next week.
Not next week. Burping.
So we've got burping and then what are we talking about Naruto?
We could.
I think it's a little early. Need to dive back into
So like you're
some of the material so we can have like
some of the
some
material.
real discussions.
Yeah.
Not just like surface level.
Yeah, I don't know what like, man. I can't get into it because then I'll get into it.
Yeah, that's the issue. So maybe we shouldn't.
Cool. You want to cue that outro music? Can we do a sick fade from one of my soundboards into the
Yeah.
outro? Okay, here we go. Outro.
It's not gonna transition. All right, boom.
Woo. That's not gonna. No, it will not.
Then we'll tack on Sweet Baby Ray's at the end.
Yep.
Like after it's over.
Yeah. Sweet baby.
Hey everyone, we are live from my backyard where I am smoking a brisket and some ribs. I'm making meats now. Smoking these meats here. Our little meat smoking. It's smoking. So I'm the meat chef. Yeah, someone asked me, do I smoke meat? Smoking meat. Smoking these meats. Smoking meats earlier in the day. Smoking these meats, just set the charcoal up and you set the wood chips up, and then smoking meats, grilling meats, good smoky flavor. Smoke a brisket for like 12 hours. You smoke lemon chicken, smoke salmon, you'll love it. Bison sirloin, ribs and sausage, so I'm looking forward to that. Today we got a brisket on the big guy, and some pork ribs on the green egg. Meat like a brisket. I got ribs in there. Finishing off the brisket and the ribs, and I'm just sitting in our backyard, finishing off this brisket and these ribs. But hopefully for Canadian Thanksgiving, you get to eat a lot of brisket and ribs. How many of you guys are eating brisket and ribs tonight? Brisket and ribs. They taste doubly better when you hunted the animal yourself. So what are you guys making for dinner? Brisket and ribs, I hope. Delicious. Brisket and ribs. The ribs and the brisket need to be eaten. I want to try your brisket. I want to try my brisket. It's a pretty tough cut of meat. The ribs and the brisket. Are you excited to have a rib tonight? I want my baby back ribs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That is going on the ribs.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's is very good.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray's. We have just applied the Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Maybe throw some Sweet Baby Ray's on the ribs and take it from there. She's waiting for her ribs. I mean, she knows what's coming, and Sweet Baby Ray's. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like ribs? Everyone likes
everyone
ribs.
loves
Everyone likes ribs.
Excuse me, B.
Yeah, no, this is what Facebook Live is for. Just hanging out while you're sitting in your backyard, waiting for your brisket and your ribs to finish smoking.
Are you guys ready? Can you guys check this out? This is, oh yeah, that's,
Oh wow.
look at that.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
we're looking pretty good on the
You
brisket.
just lost.
So yeah,
Bye guys.